Hello and welcome to Celebrate Swahili, where we help you get to conversational Swahili real fast. So today we have a few words and action words on the right hand side, and we have a number of other words. I think I call them tie words. They help you tie action into a conversation. So we have nataka, which stands for I want. Naweza, I can. Ningependa, I would like. Nimezoea, I'm used to. Nimeamua, I decided to. I'd like to mention that Swahili is a very phonetic language. So what you see is what you read. You say it as you see it. Read every syllable, every vowel exactly as it's written, and you will never go wrong. So that makes the language very easy to learn. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this right here on the left hand side and connect it to the action words on the right hand side. For instance, nataka kwenda likizo. So you can see you really don't have to change anything, which is what I love about Swahili. All you got to do is take what's the word, connect it, just plug it in right behind, in front of the action word or the action statement, and you are good to go. Correct statement, everybody will understand you. So, I want to go on vacation. Nataka kwenda likizo. I want to go to the market. I want to go to the market. Nataka kwenda sokoni. So you can grab literally any word on this side, plug it in on the other side, and you have a completely understandable and grammatically correct statement. So let's say, for instance, you want to say, I want to do something different. I want to do something different. Nataka kufanya jambo tofauti. Let's say I want, I can. Let's just use some different. I can. Naweza kusoma. I can read. So in English, it would be correct. It would be incorrect to say I can to read. You can't say that, but you can say I can read. In Swahili, you actually don't have to edit anything. Nataka kusoma. It's exactly the same. Ningependa kutembelea rafiki. I would like to visit a friend. That's a beautiful word, kutembelea. You know, when you think about the phonetic nature of the language, it just makes it so beautiful. Kutembelea rafiki. I would like to visit a friend. Nimezoea kufanya jambo tofauti. I'm used to do something different. Nimeamua kucheza mpira. I have decided to play ball. So mpira is ball, but I think we would probably say I decided to play soccer or I decided to play football. Nimeamua kucheza ngoma. So kucheza ngoma is to dance, right? Okay, so right here then we have the antonyms of the words we used. So let's say you want to say, I don't want to read, right? So now you know how to say, I want to read, nataka kusoma. I don't want, sitaki. And I hope you can see that there's a very easy pattern there to follow. For the positive, nataka, you're saying, you use the N. N-A for the most part, sometimes N-I. N-A, nataka, naweza, ningependa, nimezoea, nimeamua. For the negative or the antonyms, you're using C. So whatever, if you say nataka, I don't want, sitaki. C, so you change the beginning and the end, you remove the A and you put the I. That's all you have to do. Nataka, sitaki. Naweza, siwezi. Napenda, sipendi. Nimezoea, sijazoea. Nimeamua, sijaamua. It's so easy. Now, this part of the verbs don't change at all, which is another good advantage of Swahili learning. So you can say, nataka kusoma, I want to read. If you want to say, I don't want to read, you just say, siwezi kusoma. Or sitaki kusoma. If you want to say, naweza kusoma, I can read. If you want to say, siwezi kusoma, I can't read. See? So it's very easy. If you want to say nimezoea, right here, I'm used to play soccer. Nimezoea kucheza mpira. Sijazoea, I'm not used to playing soccer. Sijazoea. Now, to make it a little more interesting, we can remove the positive and just play around with the negative. So for instance, you can say, sipendi kutembelea rafiki. I don't like visiting a friend. Or my friend, I guess, in this case. Sijazoea kufanya jambo tofauti. I'm not used to doing something different. Sitaki kwenda likizo. I don't want to go on vacation. Siwezi kwenda sokoni. I cannot go to the market. So how would you say, I haven't decided to play soccer? Right there in the bottom, sijaamua kucheza mpira. How would you say, I can't visit a friend? Second from top, siwezi kutembelea rafiki. Very easy. Now, when you bring everything back, then you realize the joy of learning Swahili is that you really only have to adjust a few things and everything else just works perfectly. Here we have the plural part of the same presentation. So instead of saying I, now you're saying we. We. So for instance, you can say tunataka, we want. Hatutaki, we don't want. Wanaweza, they. So with they here, instead of to, it's they. So wanaweza. And then they can't becomes hawawezi. You see? And I like that because it just kind of like, the ending doesn't change much, but the beginning is what you have to adjust a little. Like, I would like ningependa. I don't like sipendi. He, she. Just one word, ame. So in Swahili, there is no he or she, it's just ame, amezoea, hajazoea. You decided, umeamua. You have not decided, hujaamua. See? It's very easy. So you can see how connecting different words doesn't change. The thing I want you to know that makes it easy to learn that Swahili is the verbs don't change much, if any. What you gotta adjust is just the beginning of the word based on the gender. And you conjugate it. The conjugation in Swahili is very, very minimal. So for instance, how would you say, I would like to visit a friend? Ningependa kutembelea rafiki. How would you say, we want to read? Tunataka kusoma. How would you say, they can do something different? Wanaweza kufanya jambo tofauti. How would you say, You decided to play football. Umeamua kucheza mpira. And you can literally just switch any one of these words and back and forth, and you realize that, at least in this case, there may be some more complicated language lessons in the future where some of this may change a little, but for the most part it stays the same. The verbs are the same, which in some languages that's not the case, but Swahili, thank God, it's like that. So you can take any one of these words and plug it behind the verbs, and there you've got a completely grammatically correct sentence. Now, I'd like to give you a little bit more. So to make a more complete, or should I say complex sentence, we can add a few extra things here. Na wewe, that's rhyme. That rhymes well. Na wewe, with you. Bila yeye, without him. Kesho, tomorrow. Na ana, with Anna. In the end, hatimaye. Hatimaye. So, let's say we want to say, we want to go to the market with you. We want to go to the market with you. Tunataka kwenda sokoni na wewe. See how that flows easily? So let's say we want to say, they can read without him. Okay? They can read without him. Wanaweza kusoma bila yeye. Wanaweza kusoma bila yeye. So how would you say, you decided to play soccer with Anna. You decided to play soccer with Anna. Umeamua, right in the bottom. Kucheza mpira, second from below, na Anna. See that? Umeamua kucheza mpira na Anna. How would you say, I would like to visit a friend tomorrow? I would like to visit a friend tomorrow. So, third from top or from bottom, doesn't matter. Ningependa kutembelea rafiki kesho. Ningependa kutembelea rafiki kesho. Let's use the one in the bottom there, in the end, hatimaye. And of course, just like in English, you can swap this part. You can say that in the end, I decided to play soccer. See, that's a little complicated, but it's actually easy. In the end, I decided to play soccer. So that's easy. You just say, just like in English, hatimaye nimeamua kucheza mpira. Hatimaye nimeamua kucheza mpira. In the end, I decided to play soccer, football. How about if we say, I would like to do something different in the end. I would like to do something different in the end. Ningependa, third from top, kufanya jambo tofauti, third from below, hatimaye. Ningependa kufanya jambo tofauti, hatimaye.